LLB. Oh my goodness. Well, shit's hit the fan. For those of you that watch these videos from the UK, you know what the deal is, but for anybody else, the UK has gone into hasn't even gone into a tier, national lockdown again. COVID's just completely taken off, so I can't basically go back home. Well, I'm home in the UK, but I can't go back to where I actually live. But it's all good. I'm actually so glad I was able to bring the camera and the laptop and everything. Like, I don't know what I would have done. I probably wish I had to use my phone to film stuff or whatever. I don't know. I could have done like a FL Studio mobile, maybe tutorial series. I don't know. Welcome back to another video. The 20K giveaway update. I know like we're kind of running late, but basically everything's confirmed. I'm just waiting on a couple of people to get back to me so that I can do the proper announcement, and then you guys can enter. I'm not going to give too much away, but just know that I potentially teamed up with Plugin Boutique and Cable Guys and potentially a couple others. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. That's all I'm going to say on the giveaway, but it is in the works. I am not sleeping on you guys in the slightest. This is going to be my biggest giveaway yet. But yeah, today I've literally just spent the morning cooking up this really nice aquatic, if that's even a word, like sort of wavy, vibey, almost like if you were on the beach or something, like you kind of hear this loop. So yeah, I've got the loop made already. I'm going to dive into exactly how I put that loop together. I used a lot of automation to make this loop, and I feel like I don't really dive into that stuff a lot in these tutorials, so I'm going to get into that. Add some drums to it, make a heartbeat out of it, you know the deal. Make sure that you smash a like on this video, make sure that you subscribe, leave a positive comment, good vibes only, and yeah, let's just get into this one. Let's get it. Here is the finished loop. Vibes. Okay, so let me break this one down. The good news is that I didn't actually use Contact in this loop. Budget friendly. You can either use Expand or, you know, some kind of synth that has mallets. So I use Triton. So I first came in with this chord progression. Okay, the chord progression itself is all sevenths. So that's the F7. This is the G7. I just transposed the F, which was initially up here. I just transposed it down an octave like that. And then this last one is a C7. Okay. And for the chords, that's it. The only thing that I added was this top melody just to give it some extra color. I just put something catchy over the top of it so it's, you know, more memorable. And then a little trick to kind of nicely transition from chord to chord is by putting in filler notes. And like a filler note is a note that isn't in this chord right here. So let's say, for example, I wanted to transition from the G7 to the C7 right here. I'd put a note that wasn't in this G chord right here. So for my case, I've put in this C note right here and it transitions nicely. Gives it a really nice bounce. In terms of effects, what I did is come in with the effect rack and I added Echo Boy, and I use this analog preset right here. Oh, I didn't even tell you what sound it was. The preset I used was from Triton, and it was this marimba preset right here. I knocked out some of the low end just to get rid of that muddiness. Added some chorus, and I put some automation in with this fruity chorus right here. So I just automated the mix knob, so I right clicked and then clicked create automation clip, and then you'll see this automation right here, this one right here. I just came in and added some points and just brought it in and out sort of subtly just to give it some movement, you know. It gives it that wideness, it brings it back in. Then the second thing I did to build on this loop was add an instance of expand, and I just found a similar sound to the initial sound and just stacked it on top of it. This sound had a bit more top end, and this is what it sounds like. Okay. The preset I used for that one was 19 Rhythmophone, and that was in the mallet section as well right here. It already had that delay in there which sounded sick, so I added two different bounces, one with the effect rack when I used Echo Boy, and then this one had its own bounce. So yeah, that kind of helped out a lot. And then for this sound I added even more automation. So all I did was add a parametric EQ, just basically wanted it to sit in a nice pocket, you know, and then all I did was just automate it so that it just comes in gradually, and then towards the end of each 8 bar it ducks way back out of the way again. This one right here is the automation. But you'll notice that the sound kind of becomes more wider as the loop progresses, and then after an 8 bar it goes back to being closed again and it gradually opens up again. Okay, that sounds pretty wavy, you know. That coupled with the initial melody, it just keeps it moving and it just sounds really nice. Okay, now next thing I came in with was Trapsol. This is like a really cheap plugin. I think I paid like $9 for this plugin. But if you want anything vocal, and there's a quite a nice bass preset in this plugin as well, then use this. This is the preset I use. It's called No Flex, and it's like a vocal hit. Sounds like that. This is what the pattern sounds like. That's literally it. Just one little thing to hit at the beginning of each bar, and just follow the root note of that chord progression. So put that together with the rest of the melody. It's more of like an ambient sound, something to sit in the background, like something that you can't really hear, but you know it's there, if that makes sense. You know, it's more of like a felt sound, not a heard sound. I don't know what I'm talking about. That was that sound, and then I came in with two more sounds after that. First one was Arcade, and it was from the Hooked line. It's the newest line that they've put into Hooked. It's called Reciprocate. Just something kind of upbeat, you know, really spaced out, sat in the background kind of sound. Added a couple of effects to this as well. Added some EQ, took out a load of the top end, added some heavy reverb right here using the vintage Valhalla reverb. I actually used Looperator on this. I just thought I'm going to try something like totally random. So yeah, I threw Looperator on there, and I added a bunch of these filters. Okay, I didn't really do much else. I just added a bunch of these filters, and similar to the EQ that I did with those chords, I kind of slowly bring this in. So as the 8-bar progresses, this Looperator is slowly going to come into play, and you'll be able to hear it like towards the end. And now the last sound that I came in with was another instance of the Korg Triton. So the preset I used in here was the pan flute, which is right here, this pan flute. This is the sound that I came in with. Just literally 3 notes, and it repeats again in this second bar right here. Again, came in with some effects, came in with just a heavy amount of reverb, and I took out a load of this top end just using this built-in EQ in the mixer. And that's basically it. And then all I did after that was just structure it into a full loop. Basically had the chord progression running throughout, and then brought these top melodies in and out throughout the beat just to give it variation. And yeah, that's it. Here we are. Now I've got the full loop done. I'm now going to go in and add my favorite part, which is the drums. We all know that. Sounds clean. Keep these hi-hats really basic. I'm just gonna add like a couple of double tap. Hey, let's put a little snare in there. Put like a different snare at the end. Just a little one right there. Maybe like a rim shot at the end of the whole 8-bar. Okay, open hat. I've already got a really good feeling for this beat. You know, when like you start putting drums in and it already sounds fire like immediately. This is the kind of feeling I've got for this beat. Hey, oh my goodness. I always say A when I do this. Let me stop saying too many A's. Too short. The 808 is too short. Maybe the spins. What if we go down to D sharp as well? What would that sound like? Yeah, it's better. Hey, that's better. I think one last thing for this is just a kick. I think I might go back into the Uncharted kit, you know. This rumble kick just hits really clean with the spins. Let's just hit that in. I think I might just have that hit in at the beginning of the bar. Do like a double hit right there. There it is. is. There it is. There's my drum loop right there. That is fire. All right, cool. So all I want to do now is just make this into a full beat. So I think for the intro, I just want to have it playing, like, just want to have the drums come straight in. Voice tag in. I'm going to make this one unique and take the kick out. Okay, and then for this one right here, I'm going to make this one unique, and I'm going to completely take out the bass. I'm going to take out the kick. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to swap these over like that. It's going to be a chorus right here. Second part of the chorus right there, and then we're back to the beginning. So then we're back to this part right here. Okay, that's good. So we've got intro right here, intro right there, first verse right here. I spelled that completely wrong. Here is the hook. Here is second verse. Why can't I spell verse? Second hook. And then right here is the outro. Boom, there's the beat. There is a full beat. One thing that I could actually add to this beat maybe is a riser. I've got this go-to riser at the moment. It's this one right here. Put that in, turn it way down. And that's just going to come in like that every single time. LLB. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, you guys let me know what you thought of that beat down in the comment section. Again, the giveaway is very, very close to being finalized. I just have to wait on a few people to get back to me, and we're good to go. It's going to be a big giveaway. I'm really, really excited to do the announcement video for this one, because I know you guys are going to like what there is going to be given away. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, you know the gist. It's a big goal, but with the way things are going in terms of the channel's growth, I really would like, it'd be amazing to hit 100k by like Christmas or like this time next year. Like 12 months from now, 100k would be like out of this world for me. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, join the family. I'll be uploading so many gems, so you will be getting your subscribes worth of subscribing anyway. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.